Hi guys, it's Lisa from Fit Mom Diary, and I wanted to just take a couple minutes to talk to you about some of the ways I season up my food, because everybody thinks of really bland, boring food when they think healthy food. That is not the case in our house, because as you know, I hate bland food and I won't waste my time or my energy eating it if I don't have to. So some of the ways that I season up our food, this is what really does it for our family. This is how I get my kids to eat the way that I eat. This is how I get my husband to eat the way that I eat, even though he'd probably eat whatever I put in front of him. But really, this is what gets my kids on board as well. So let's start with some of the basics. First off, when you cook, it's best to use a nonstick pan. And instead of drizzling olive oil in it, which I use olive oil to cook with, the best thing to use is just to buy the spray. You could buy Pam. I just buy the generic cooking spray. It also comes in an olive oil version. This just happened to be on sale at the time, so this is what I bought. 0 calories, so you just spray the pan and you're good to go. Salt. We don't live without salt. I know a lot of people say you shouldn't salt your food unless you really have a health issue. I think salt is essential. So we use that. I also just buy the bulk section at Winco. I just buy the pepper grounds, peppercorn, excuse me, and then I buy a grinder, and that's how we do pepper on our food. So salt and pepper pretty much goes on everything. Vegetables, protein, all of that stuff. It goes in anything that's savory. There's always salt and pepper. Some variations on that when we're grilling. I like the Grill Mates from Montreal, the steak seasoning. We put this on chicken or fish, basically anything that goes on the grill. This has got lots of different ingredients in it. It already has salt and pepper in it, so you don't need to add it to this. But then it also has garlic and onion powder, all that kind of stuff, so it just seasons things up really well. I also like lemon pepper for fish or chicken. This is really good. I also sprinkle this on when I've steamed asparagus or broccoli or green beans. This goes in as well just because it gives it a nice little tart bite from the lemon. One of my other favorites is Mrs. Dash. She's a good friend of mine. She makes all kinds of different flavors of seasonings, none of which have salt added to them. And you can pretty much find anything that interests you. I've got quite the selection here. There's garlic and herb. There's the Fiesta lime, which isn't my favorite, but it's pretty good for Mexican dishes or anything of that flavor. Just lemon pepper again, but this has more seasonings in it than just the plain old lemon pepper here. So that's good, but that's pretty spicy, just to give you a heads up. And then we've got just the original blend. So when I use these, I definitely have to add salt to it, but I don't necessarily have to add pepper. So that's Mrs. Dash. That's a favorite of mine. We also love Mexican food, Mexican flavors in our house. So kind of 3 essentials on top of garlic. Garlic goes in everything. Cumin, paprika, and chili powder. Anytime we're doing anything south of the border, these 3 flavors are always in it. So I'll put these together with salt and pepper and rub it on tilapia and grill it that way, or cook it in a pan, or put it in chicken, so we can do chicken tacos or chicken tortilla soup. But these are great for any Mexican style dish. For more savory stuff, I put cinnamon in everything. So this is in our oatmeal. If I make Greek yogurt with fruit, I'll sprinkle cinnamon in it. The nice little thing about cinnamon is it has this little thing inside of it called capsaicin, and it actually elevates your body temperature, so you're burning a little bit more energy with capsaicin, so it'll kick up your metabolism a bit. The other thing that I can't live without is ginger. We put ginger in lots of things, mostly Asian dishes, but it's kind of a go-to for lots of savory and sweet dishes as well. So these are essentials for our cooking. I hope that you'll experiment with some flavors. I didn't really start experimenting until I'd been cooking for a few years, and then I really learned to enjoy flavors in food. So get in your kitchen, try some new things out, send me emails about your recipes, what you tried, what you love, and I'll make sure that I include these and more with my recipes when I give them to you. So have fun eating and avoid bland food at all costs. So give it a shot.